Hello, my dear students. How are you? Yes. Did you finish your lunch? Yes. I think you are very eager to listen the stories. Yes. Today we are going to know a very beautiful and new lesson in 8th standard English. Before going to know that lesson, we will have a small story on that introductory part of the story. Introductory part of the lesson. See, the story is very beautiful. Listen the story, dear students. Listen the story properly. After completion of the story, you will have few questions on that. Okay? You need to answer for that question at the end of the classes. Are you ready? Yes. Once upon a time, there was a poor girl. She was walking in the deserted roads. She did not have a footwears. She was in barefooted. She had worn out clothes. She was very poor, and she had been asked by her father to sell boxes of matches and to bring home the money. That little poor girl was asked by her father, to sell sticks of the matches or matchsticks and to bring home money. She put that match boxes in the public places. Unfortunately, she could not able to sell even a single stick of the matches in the evening time. She felt fear about that. So, what she do? The girl's pocket was full of unsold boxes of matches. She did not want to go to home because her father would beat her, since she would not able to bring money to the home. So she started to lit a stick of the matches one after the another. When she came to the last stick of the match, when she was about to lit a last stick of match, then suddenly her grandmother appeared before her, and she took that girl to the heaven. So that she felt very happy, for she was not able to get any blames for her father. She went to the heaven with her grandmother. Dear student, this is a small story which is very introductory to today's lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed the story. Story artha aita? Yes, sir. See, what is happening to a poor girl in this story? Or how did this poor girl look like in the story? ಈ ಕಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಮಗಳು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ? ದಿಲೀಪ್?
She was very poor girl.
Good.
And
she did not wear any footwear.
And she was walking in
deserted areas.
Okay,
good. Sit down, Dilip. Then, what did the father of the poor girl suggest to that girl? Yes, Sanjay?
The father suggested to sell the matchbox.
Yes, the father of that poor girl advised her to sell the matchboxes and to bring home the money. Got it now? Yes. What had happened to that girl at the evening? Our answer: was she able to sell the matchboxes by the evening? ಸಂಜೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಯ್ತಾ? ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾರು? Anybody?
No.
No. Why?
Because no matchbox is sold in the evening. She was there about her father, so it was not sold in the evening.
So she was not able to sell even a single of matchboxes. Got it now? So that is at the end. What happened at the end?
At the end, the grandmother came and she took her to heaven.
Got it now? Yes, this is a beautiful story. Dear student, in this story, we would come to know that how she alone. Got it now? How she was alone and how did the grandmother came to her and rescue when she was in misery, when she was in dangerous zone. Got it now? So here, let us see the same incident, the same message will be there in the lesson which we are going to study. Now, we shall learn the same message. One of the orphans, how he is treated in the lesson. The boy who asked for more. The boy who asked for more. You open the book, page number. The boy who asked for more. So who is the author of lesson? Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens is the author of the lesson. Charles Dickens is the author of the lesson. See, before going to know the lesson, let us know few things about the author. The author of the lesson is Charles Dickens. See, have you seen the picture of Charles Dickens? So here is see, look at this picture. Who is he? Charles Dickens. He is the Charles Dickens, and let us see more details about this author. So it will be there in the initial part of the lesson. Charles Dickens was born in 1812 and died in 1870. The greatest Victorian novelist is known for his attacks on social evils like child labor and institutional cruelty. My dear student, you must observe that this author, Charles Dickens, was born on 1812. Born on 1812 and died in 1870. What is that? His works always focused on social evils. What is that? Social evils. Yes. He worked on social evils such as child labor. He wrote a number of novels, number of literary works against the social evils like child labor, institutional cruelty, so such as the evil natures of the society. He worked against the evil nature. That is why he has written this beautiful lesson. His most popular works are David Copperfield. His most notable and famous works are David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations. This extract from Oliver Twist tells us how Oliver was forced out of the poorhouse. My dear student, this lesson, The Boy Who Asked for More, is taken from his famous work, Oliver Twist. Got it now? This lesson is taken from the greatest literary works called Oliver Twist. In this lesson, we are going to know how the poor boy is forced to go out of the poor house. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬಡ ಹುಡುಗನನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶದಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ನಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಥೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. See here, the title says that the boy who asked for more. What does it mean? The boy who asked for more. What is mean by more? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮಗು ಪಾಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ? This boy did not ask any money. Listen, my dear student. This boy did not ask any wealth. This boy did not ask any property. But this boy asked only food. Watery gruel. For this reason, the boy was pushed out of the poor house forcefully. ಒಬ್ಬ ಅನಾಥ ಹುಡುಗ ಹಣ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಂಗ್ಲೋ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗಂಜಿ ಊಟವನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೇಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಆತನನ್ನು ಆ ವಠಾರದಿಂದನೇ ಅವನನ್ನು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಾಯ್. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಊಹೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ನಾ? ಆರ್ಫನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಆರ್ಫನ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ? What is mean by orphan in Kannada? Anatha. ಹೌದು ತಾನೆ? Yes. Dear student, in this lesson we shall study how a boy was pushed out of the poorhouse forcefully by the people. Let us see. Then come to the first paragraph. Let me read the first paragraph. Listen properly. Observe properly, put your finger where I read. After that, I will ask some difficult words. Got it? Got it now? Yes. Now, I shall start from first paragraph. Look at carefully. Oliver was born in the poor house of a little country town on a cold, black night in the winter of 1837. The birth was attended by a doctor who was hastily called for the purpose, and by an old pauper woman who was experienced in such matters. Second paragraph. The mother died almost as soon as the baby took his first breath. She was a young, good-looking woman who had been found lying in the street. It was clear that she had walked some distance before she died. Her shoes had been torn to pieces. Where she had come from or where she had been going, nobody knew. Come to the third paragraph. The boy cried loudly. If he could have known that he was now an orphan of a poor house, it is likely that he would have cried still louder. Now we shall discuss only 3 paragraphs. Come to the first paragraph. So here are some. No, don't come. Now here are some difficult words. What are some difficult words here, my dear students? You stand up and read the lesson. Read loudly.
The boy would ask for more.
The boy who asked for more.
Charles Dickens. Oliver was born in poor house of a little country town on a cold, black night in the winter of 1837. The birth was attended by a doctor who was hastily called for the purpose, and by an old pauper woman who was experienced in such matters.
God, sit down. Son, you stand up and read the lesson. Read the second paragraph.
The mother died almost as soon as the baby took his first breath. She was a young, good-looking woman who had been found lying in the street. It was clear that she had walked some distance before she died. Her shoes had been torn to pieces. Where she had come from or where she had been going, nobody knew.
Good, sir. This is stand up and read the third paragraph.
The baby cried loudly. If he could have known now that he was now an orphan of a poor house, it is likely that he would have cried still louder.
Good, sit down. See, let us go through some explanation. Come to the blackboard. Here are some difficult words in student. Let me list out them. Now let us make some columns here. First thing is difficult words. Is that? Difficult words. And then meanings. Okay na? And the second thing is antonyms. Antonyms are opposite words. Antonyms. And then and let me read some homophones which are there in the text. Homo. Yes. Homophones. And then verbs will be listed out. Yes, V1, then V2, then V3, then V4. Yes, V5 and V6. Got it now? V5 and V6. These are the verbs forms. Now, let us go through some explanation. Oliver was born in the poor house. See here, Oliver is referred that the name of the boy. The name of the boy who was completely orphan. What is meant by orphan? Anatha. What is that? See, he was completely orphan. Then he was born in the poor house of the little country town on a cold black night in the winter of 1837. He was born on 1837 in cold winter season. He was the boy in the poor house who was born in the black and cold winter in 1837. Think about here, black night refers that it was a black day for him. It was black refers that he was not happy. He was not happy. What is that? What do you say? And he was very poor. Nobody was there with him. Soon after his mother gave birth to Oliver Twist, she died. Then he became up. Soon after he takes first breath, he lost his mother. Then he becomes orphan. Think about it. That is why the writer uses the word black. Got it now? He was completely orphan. Nobody was there with him. Dear students, you must know that. See, when I am reading this lesson, I can remember the song of one of the Kannada movies, like which one? Hosa Jeevana. ತಿಂದೋರು ಎಲೆಯ ಬಿಸಾಡೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೆತ್ತೋರು ನನ್ನ ಎಸೆದಾಯ್ತು ಭುವಿಯ ತುಂಬ ಅನಾಥರೆಂಬ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾನು ಕೋಟೆ ಕೂಗು ಇದೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳೋ ದೇವನೇ ಅನಾಥ ಮಗುವಾದೆ ನಾನು ಅಮ್ಮನು ಅಪ್ಪನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ವಿಕಾರಿ ದೊರೆಯಾದೆ ನಾನು ಸತ್ತರೆ ಮುದ್ದಿಸೋರಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂಜಲೇ ಪೃಷ್ಠಾನವಾಯಿತು ಬೈಗಳೇ ಮೈಗೂಡಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಈ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಕಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು. So think about ಬೈಗಳೇ ಮೈಗೂಡಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು. Dear student, here this Oliver Twist received a number of blames from the neighbors. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಬೈತಾರೆ. He was ill-treated by all of the members of his poor houses, and he was forcefully pushed out of the poor houses. That is why he became orphan and nobody was there with him. Think about the position of Oliver Twist, my dear student. Got it done? Then the birth was attended by a doctor who was hastily. Here is the word hastily. What is meant by hastily?
Hastily.
Yes. Hastily means? Yes. Urgently, quickly. And there was a doctor usually in these kind of poor houses or poor villages have to have such a doctors. Got it now? Who are very experts in making deliveries for the women. Got it now? So these are called as the doctors. Hastily called for the purpose and by an old pauper woman. Pauper means what here?
Poor.
Pauper means?
Poor.
P-A. U-P-E. Pauper means? Food. I think you are very familiar with the opposite word of poor. Huh? Yes. Poor? Rich. The opposite word poor? Rich. What is that? Yes, sir. Her birth, his birth was attended by the village expert. She was also called as the doctor and as well as also called as the pauper woman, who was experienced in such matter. This lady, a pauper woman, who was with her and who attended this birth of the boy, was very famous and she was very experienced in that or in such matters. Experience. What is the opposite of the word experience? Not unexperienced, inexperienced. The opposite of the word experience? Yes, inexperience. Experience. Inexperience. But these are the opposite words. Then, let me ask questions. What is your name? Stand up. Yes. Name the boy who was mentioned in the story. Yes, you?
Oliver Twist.
Oliver is the name of the boy which is mentioned in the story. Got it now? You sit down. Yes. When was Oliver Twist born? Yes, you better.
Oliver was born of poor house in little country town.
When? I am asking when.
1837.
18? Oliver Twist was born in 1837 in the poor house. Got it now? Yes. Who attended his birth? Yes, Dilip? The pauper woman was attended his birth. Got it now? Yes. The pauper woman attended his birth. Good. Yes. So come to the second para. The mother died almost as soon as the baby took his first breath. Dear student, as I told earlier, the mother of the Oliver was died as soon as the baby took the first breath. ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ನು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಉಸಿರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗು, ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು? ಯಾರು ಸತ್ತೋದ್ರು? ತಾಯಿ ಸತ್ತೋದ್ರು. ನೋಡಿದ್ನಾ? See, the boy who not yet taken a first breath had lost his mother. Then he becomes orphan. Here is a verb, took. In this line, what is that? Took. What is the V1 form of took? Take. Got it now? Take. Yes. V2. Took. V3. Taken. Got it? Then V4. V4. Taking. V5. Take. Will. Take. Got it then? And many words can be found there. See, as soon as he took the first breath, his mother died. Then he became orphan. She was young. See, before she died, she was looking very young and beautiful, and good-looking woman who had been found lying in the street. Dear student, before she was giving birth to this Oliver, she was lying in the street alone. She was a good-looking woman. She was also orphan. She was also alone. Think about it. Then it was clear that she had walked some distance. See, when we observe that lady, when we observed that lady, it assumed that she had been walked from a little distance. Her shoes had been torn to pieces. See, this is the description of the woman who gave birth to the Oliver Twist. She was also wearing some torn shoes. ಅವಳು ಕೂಡ ಹರಿದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶೂಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಧರಿಸಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. She was also wearing torn clothes. She was also alone. Nobody was giving any attention to that woman. She was lying in the street alone. She was also alone. Think about it. Before she was giving birth to the Oliver. Where she had come from, dear student, nobody knows that where she had been come from and where she had been going to. ಅವಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. She was completely alone. Nobody knew. Nobody knows that where she is coming from and where she is going to. ಅವಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತ ಬಂದು ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. See, here is some word. What is that? A go is there. V1. In V2? Yes, speak out. Went. Then V3? Gone. V4?
Going.
V5?
Go.
V3 also come, not came. Got it now? Past participle. V4 will come. Got it? And one more is there. New. K-N-O-W. No. What is the part form of new? What is the part form of no? N-E. Then V3 form? Noun. V4? Knowing. V5? To know. No. These are the verbs and different forms of the verbs. And then come to the third paragraph. The baby cried loudly. As it is a common phenomenon, whenever a baby takes a birth, it cries immediately. It is the grace of the God. What it now? If any baby does not cry immediately, as soon as it takes birth, doctor will give lot of attention on that. Got it now? That is common phenomenon. So here this boy also, Oliver, also cries loudly as soon as he takes the first breath. If he could have known that he was now an orphan of a poor house, it is likely that he would have cried still louder. Dear student, how crucial meaning is there? If the boy had known very well that he was an orphan, he would have cried loudly. ನೋಡಿ, ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ನಾನು ಏನಾದರೂ ಅನಾಥ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲ ಉಸಿರಾಟ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಾನೆ ತಾಯಿ ತೀರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಅನಾಥ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, if the boy had known that he was an orphan, the baby would have cried more and more loudly. ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ನಾನು ಅನಾಥ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಅಳ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾವು ಮಗು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಅನಾಥ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವಾಗ? ಹೈಲಿ ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಹೌದಾನೆ? ನ್ಯೂಲಿ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಬೇಬಿ, ಹೌ ಕುಡ್ ಇಟ್ ನೋ about the surroundings, about the feeling? Just newly born babies know only crying and giving warm smile. It is nothing but the grace of the God. These newly born babies know nothing about the surroundings. What it done? Unfortunately, this boy became orphan. How crucial moment that baby had faced. Got it now? Just imagine yourself, my dear student. Imagine yourself as orphan. Highly difficult to lead the society. Got it now? So such a situation comes to the boy. Now we will stop today's class. So let me check your knowledge now. Shall I ask you questions, sir? Huh? No, now we will stop here. So let me ask a few questions regarding the 3 paragraphs. Okay, are you ready to answer?
Yeah.
First question: where was Oliver Twist born? Yes, you stand up and answer. Yes, in a poor house in the little country town. Go sit down. Second question: who were present when Oliver was born? Who were present when Oliver was born? You stand up and say.
1837.
Oh. First, try to know the meaning of the question. Yes, you.
Proper woman.
Not proper.
Proper woman.
Yes. When he was taking bath, the proper woman was attended that. Got it now? Sit down. Good. Next. What happened to the mother as soon as the child was born? What happened to the mother as soon as the child was born? Say loudly. The mother died. As soon as the baby takes birth, the mother died. And then Oliver became orphan. Now, some activities were there. What it now? Any two of you may come here and give some grammatical aspects which are there in the teaching aids. See, I have listed out some grammar aspects. Here are some here. Degrees of comparison will be there. Then homophones will be there. Got it now? So these two will be there. Actually words, I have introduced words here. Now any one of you may come here and explain about homophones by showing this chart. Any one of you. Dilip, come here. See, before going to explain all these different parts of the homophones, you need to give definition of homophone. Got it now? Yes. Give Dilip a big round of applause. Now, explain about homophones.
Good afternoon, my friends. My name is Dilip. I am studying in 8th
Say loudly.
I am studying in 8th standard D section. Today I will explain about homophones. Homophones means some pronunciation, different meaning and different spelling is called homophones. Example, last.
See here. Let me clarify one second.
Homophones. Homophones means same pronunciation.
Homophones. What is mean by homophone? Same pronunciation or similar. What is that? And then
Different meaning.
different meaning and different spelling. What is that? Is called homophones. Yes. Can you write any few examples on the blackboard in the column of the homophones which I have? Lost. Good. Lost. Good. Then.
Self.
Say loudly.
Self. Son.
Good.
Son.
Good.
Weak. Weak. Right.
Say loudly.
Right. These are the examples of homophones.
These are the examples of
Homophones.
Yes, good.
Thank you for
Dilip.
giving opportunity.
Yes. Thank you so much, my dear student Dilip, for giving a wonderful presentation on grammar, one of the grammar aspects called homophones. Give him a big round of applause. Dear students, two more grammar aspects will be here. These will be discussed in the next classes. Okay. I think I hope that everybody understood today's class, especially prose and all the grammar aspects of today's class. Are you sure? Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you so much. And remaining things will be discussed in the next class. Before going to end up this class, we will have a small video clip on the lesson, The Boy Who Was Too Far More. Yes, we will have a small video clip in this laptop. See, let me play that first. Don't talk, listen here.
The boy asked for more lesson ಕಥೆಗಳನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ನ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿಕನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲಿವರ್ ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಬ್ಬ ಹುಡುಗ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವನೊಬ್ಬ ಅನಾಥನಾಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಒಂದು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅನಾಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ರೂರವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಊಟವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅಂತಹ ಅನಾಥಾಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಹುಡುಗನನ್ನ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವನ ಜೀವನ ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ರೈಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಪಿಡುಗುಗಳಿಗೂ ಹೋಲಿಸೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಬಲವಂತವಾಗಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಪಟ್ಟಣ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಟ್ಟಣ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ, ದ ಮದರ್ ಡೈಡ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಸೂನ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಬೇಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಜಿಡಿ ಅದ ಆಲಿವರ್ ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ತಾಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Okay, I will pause today's video. Okay, we will learn more through the YouTube channel. Okay, na? I think everybody understood today's class. Okay. Thank you so much. Remaining things will be discussed in the next class. Until then, happy learning. Thank you.